Major score, found them in the glove box. Awesome.
Welcome to another edition of Thunderdome!
Welcome back. It's headliner time on the 52 Ford F3. So I'm trying to figure out how to secure a headliner into those compound corners. And you can see that there's a brace right there that I can put a little wood trim above and below that in order to secure the headliner to. But there's nothing up there where the corner comes in. You see that kind of like a Y shape in there. So I'm going to go over to this side now. So what I'm going to do, and what I've done to this point, is held up kind of made that corner up in there, and then I pencil it in. It's hard to see, but when I draw that down, you can see that line in there. So I'm going to try to make a piece of wood that fits close to that piece of, or close to that line there. So I've already trimmed those out, and I'll kind of show you what I've done to this point. What I've done is taken that pencil line that I put on that upper corner of my roof, turn my camera on, sorry about that, and trace that onto this 1x6. It's a rough cut piece of pine, and I've created corner braces to glue in to the passenger side and the driver's side. So we're going to go ahead and show you how those fit up in there and let you know what I'm thinking. All right, little liquid nails, a couple clamps. Let's see what they look like tomorrow. All right, we're back on the headliner and rear panel project for the 52 Ford F3/F1. You can see I've got boards put around the curves in each of the corners. I've had the ones up in the roof line, crossed. I got Radar, my dog, who loves to watch what I'm doing. So probably in the next couple of days, I'm going to start with the roof headliner and start tucking it in there, bring it all the way back to here. And actually, I'm probably just going to go ahead and staple it onto this piece of thin, I don't know what that is, what type of board, some type of a particle board, and bring it down around the sides as far as I can down into here, and probably glue it right onto this door edge here. Then let it drape into this area here. And then after that, I'll start here, come up with that same carpet material that I'm using for a headliner, and staple it up to there, and it'll just butt up against there. So I'm probably going to have a little spot in through here where it might not want to sit tight. So I'll play with it for the first one, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's rigid enough. Anybody that's from the Midwest knows what Menards is, and I've got an area rug here, indoor, outdoor area rug that I'm going to use, and it's pretty stiff. And I think it's going to be a nice complementary color, but you can see how stiff that material is. So what I'm hoping to do is get it up there close, and then hoping that doesn't flop around on me. Okay, there you have it. Let's see what the next few days are. Okay, it's the next day. I've cut this piece of carpet So it's close dimensionally to going across the top. And you can see that's where my dome light will be, and then it goes across the back. And right up there is that piece of strip of wood that I had put up there. And then in the corners, I have the wood up in here. You can see that. I've sprayed this all with that 3M77 tack, or I'm not sure what it's called. It's that adhesive that they recommend on all the upholstery sites I've seen. And then I kind of cheated a little bit. I picked up some 3M double face tape. Actually, it's pretty good. Look at that. My scissors are even stuck to it. And it's rated for 40 pounds, so it's their heavy duty 3M product. We like 3M products. So you can see I put that along this edge here. And I'm gonna put it down up past, from here now down to the past this point, and then I'll attach everything at that as I go along. Okay, I pulled that red cover off that double face tape, and so now it's just a matter of smoothing this down and getting it to stick onto that double face tape that's behind here all the way around. So I'm going to cut away now and do a little applying. All right, I've smoothed this down and stuck it onto that double face tape. It's not perfect, but it looks pretty damn good for an old work truck. Then there was like a crease because there's more material as it comes into this compound corner that from the back side here creates kind of a bubble, and then from here it does too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to slit this straight up like that, and then fold those across from each other, and then hopefully they'll look good. All right, headliner's installed. It's not too bad. I'm pleased with it anyway. A couple things that I realized I could have done is I could have put the wood strip instead of right here. I could have brought it down into here and made this long enough so the molding would have covered all of this. I wouldn't have had to come back in and splice in a piece in, above this and try to figure out how to bring it all the way around like that and underneath. But live and learn. Right now this will be covered. You can see there's a little flap there, but that'll be covered because the wood is actually right there. So I'll staple that around here. And the same with the other side, even that side, that's flapping out there a little bit. You'll never see it. Little puckers in the corner. Those can't be helped. I don't think they turned out too bad. Be plenty good enough for a work truck. All right, onto the back panel. Okay, I've got it joined there. It's a nice seam. Now what I have to do is follow this curve as it comes around into here. It's going to go down more into here, and it'll probably end up right about there. So I'm going to have to cut this material and create that arc that followed the tape, which is going to be a little tricky. No kid there, but if we can follow that, I think we'll have a pretty good back. And you can see it comes all the way down right on top of the fuel tank, which is where I wanted it. Got a wood strip there, and wood on the bottom of the window here, and wood now on the top of the window, which I did last night. Cross my fingers. All right, back. The back is put in, and it's not too bad. To be honest with you, the back went in worse than the top, which I was surprised. I thought the back would be easier to go. That right there is just a shadow. Cut out the window. It's not bad. Again, it's a work truck. Got a pretty decent pucker there. Definitely not a show car, but you know, for what I'm looking for a farm truck, that's still, you feel decent about riding it anyway. And it's an old, cool looking truck. I'm happy. I'm not over the moon, but I'm happy. All right, unorthodox headliner. Over and out.